I'm Marie Leone. I'm a mother of 2 girls, and I live in San Marcos, Texas. My girls, they're 3 and 6, so full of life. They're always cooking with me. They're always helping around the house. They love to dance. Mild obsession for JoJo Siwa. And watching their little iPads, and they love making friends. Just going to the playground but not talking to anybody is just punishment and horrible for them. They just love other kids. I'm always asking questions, always trying scientific experiments around the house. I'll let you guess how that goes most of the time. Just great kids. But when Carlota, she started turning 3, 4, I started noticing that her behavior towards her sister and just in general started to change quite a bit. So we started noticing changes in her behavior, and mostly at home. We didn't even really need the teachers to tell us anything. Her level and magnitude of her tantrums, it was just crazy. Going out in public was great before, and then it started turning into an absolute nightmare. Like eating at restaurants was no longer possible. The playground, even for a little bit, was just really, really hard. And her focus, like some activities for a little while that she enjoyed doing, she just wouldn't really be paying attention to. And so this is how I started doing research, thinking like, how is it possible? Like this emotions overload, this nonstop tantruming, like what is happening? And then that's when I decided, okay, let's go see someone and get someone else's perspective and point of view. And that's how we decided to get her diagnosed. So she was eventually diagnosed with ADHD, and then pretty quickly after talking to her pediatrician, we decided to try medication. That was an absolute fail on every level. So we decided to stop medications, and that's when I started looking for alternative options online, and I came across Dana and her nutrition approach, and I decided to join the program. When I found Dana and her approach to ADHD really online, I really felt relieved, because after the epic fail of medication, I thought, okay, that's it for us. Like, we're out of solution. We're just going to have to learn to live with this somehow. And so the fact that she proposed something completely different, she had been through the situation, and she could, absolutely relate, was a game changer for me. And the fact that there was also community was fantastic. For us as a family, the program was so successful that my younger daughter, who is now turning 3, well, almost 4, she's 3, she is starting to exhibiting some of the same symptoms and some of the same issues as her older sister, and she's joining the program right now, because for us it's like, it worked with the first one, and it's going to help so much with the second, who also likely has ADHD. Before the program, going out in public to the restaurant, going to the supermarket, going on hikes, long walks was just not an option. But now with the program, we're able to sit down at a restaurant for quite a while, actually, and just, have civilized and normal conversations and just a great time. I can take her places with me to the supermarket, and there's no issues. She's just like walking around like a happy camper. We also went on a 2-hour hike the other day. That would have never been possible before. If I had to give a piece of advice to another parent whose child has ADHD, I would tell you, find your village, find a community. There are, lots and lots of groups on Facebook with parents who are going through the exact same thing as you are. I found my community through the ADHD Thrive program, and truthfully, I never realized how much I needed this community until I found it. This community, it has helped me not feel alone, because when you don't talk to anybody and you have a child that is going through something so difficult, honestly, you feel very incompetent as a parent. I felt like a total failure. I was going to bed at night feeling really awful, like, why me, why my child? And it was just, reading all these other experiences from other parents, I was like, wow, you're definitely not alone. You're not failing. Let's just help each other out.